Hello, everybody. Joe Bag of Donuts here with my volume way too loud. I keep doing this. Back at you once again with another episode of Summer Pockets Reflection Blue. Last time we left off, hung out with Nomiki some more, did some shenanigans with the boys, and still doing all our Umi stuff all over again. Our restart stuff. Don't really know where we're going with this. Probably ties into the true end, grand route kind of thing. So, yeah. I really don't have much to say. It was a pretty basic episode last time. Ugh. Nothing, super elucidating major plot revelations besides we all determined that spats fucking rock, that they're sick, and more people should wear them. And speaking of spats, they're athletic wear. Good news on my workouts and my diet. Finally, dropped below 210. Way to go, me. Still a horrific fat ass. No offense if you're above that, but I probably have, in all honesty, some form of body dysmorphia. I think I talked about it on the last episode, where I just think I'm a horrific monster, how I am right now, so I need to fix that. And in order to reward myself for dropping down, I ordered a cheeseburger, fries, and a slice of cake with ice cream. Though to be fair, for the past 5 days, all I've had is rice, beans, and chicken, or right now it's just chicken and rice because I swapped out the red bean and rice mix with a jambalaya mix. So it's pretty much entirely rice with a couple vegetables in there with the chicken. So that's what I'm going to be eating for the next couple of days. But hey, now to 209, deserve a little reward, a little treat. I can have a little fat boy meal as a treat every now and then. And it wasn't like a super greasy cheeseburger. It wasn't like I went to McDonald's and ordered a double quarter pounder. It's from a local restaurant chain. So it had the big fluffy bun, just regular patty. The patty honestly wasn't that big, but it's good meat, so it tastes good. It's American cheese, lettuce, tomato, and some good pickles. Not I don't like McDonald's pickles. They're mushy almost. These were pickles with a crunch to them. I have no problem with pickles themselves. My issue is with dill. I'm not huge into dill, and I'm not huge into vinegar. I know, some of the two most common characteristics in pickles, but pickled things are good. I don't like dill pickles. So, that's my hot pickle take for the day. Also, the belt that I wear with my cargo shorts. I say cargo shorts, that makes it sound like I got they're khaki colored and I'm wearing a fucking Zelda t-shirt with socks and sandals. But my kind of outdoorsy shorts that I put on when I go on my long walks, they're getting too loose, and I try to put on my belt, and guess what? The belt is also too loose. Even on the smallest, the last hole for the belt buckle. So I had to take an owl, whatever it's called, for punching holes in leather, because I have one of those for some reason. I think I got it for doing a crafts project for my squadron at some point, and I just have it sitting in a drawer of random knickknacks. So I had to punch a hole further down in order to cinch my belt, so that way my pants aren't falling down on my walk. And I just came back from my 5-mile walk before, actually 6 miles, yeah. 6-mile walk before I ordered my fat boy meal. So I think I earned it. I think I earned it. Plus I've been walking 6 miles every day this week, so Thursday, I started on Monday, that's 4 days, 6 miles. Though one of them was more 8 because I walked to and from the park instead of driving down there. So far, yeah, it's 26 miles I've walked in the past couple of days. And because of that, I think I'm getting tendinitis on the back of my foot, like on my Achilles, on my left heel, because it doesn't hurt. But when I took off my boots today after work and like looked down there, I'm like, ooh, it looks like I have a fucking ping pong ball under my sock. So I like poked and prodded it. I'm like, huh, that doesn't really hurt. And I like stretched my foot like back and forth. And it's weird. It was really weird. The tendon didn't feel really tight, but it felt like it was almost squeaky or creaky. You know, like you're moving it and it's going like, you know, it's not just, you know, you move your foot up and down, forward and back. It just goes. But on that one, it's like, it wasn't audible. I couldn't hear it, but that's what it felt like. You know, the little almost stuttering kind of, something like that can't be good. I Googled it, and I think it was on either like the running or like the hiking subreddit or something. Someone asked about it, and they're like, nah, it's fine. Just like hydrate and keep an eye on it and stop if it hurts. So I'm like, that's cool. Took some ibuprofen, wrapped it up in some athletic tape, you know, good old ace bandage, and then went on my walk. And honestly, it feels better now than before I went on my walk, so maybe just need to get stretched out a little. I don't know. We'll find out when one of these days my tendon just like snaps on me and I have to like go in for surgery. Which, depending on like how bad the break is for like tendons, either they just like stitch it back together or they take a piece from like a dead person and staple it on and kind of like use that to repair your tendon. Because tendons don't really have any like blood or nerves going to them. They're just like elastic bands between your bones. So, we'll play it by ear. All right, we're like 7 minutes in. We got to get this ball rolling because it's like 9:15. No, not 9:15. Sorry, 7:15. It's 19:15 on my clock because I'm a freak who has all my clocks set to 24-hour time. So yeah, let's get going, huh? Morning. What's this on the dining table? Diced vegetables?
たくさんお野菜もらったからベジタブルチャーハンにしてみた。
Healthy. Wait. So, your fried rice. It's notably lacking in the rice department.
お米の代わりに野菜を使ったんだけど。
It's more like a stir fry then? I think you normally call that a vegetable stir fry. Yeah, but with like eggs in it, because you're supposed to put like egg in a fried rice.
チャーハンとして作ったらチャーハンだよ。
It's about the fried rice in your heart, huh? I'll eat it. Seems pretty healthy.
心も。
Huh? What?
心も健康になったらいいね。
What? What's wrong?
ハイリさん、聞いちゃったよ。辛かったよね。
What are you talking about?
チワワ、かわいいもんね。
Chihuahuas?
港で漁師の皆さんが教えてくれたの。
Nah, Chihuahuas are awful. I fucking hate them.
の家にいるあんちゃんだが。
I've hated them since that like George Lopez movie, in like the aughts, where I don't know, he played a Chihuahua for some reason. That's all I remember about it, which means it wasn't very good, even as a kid's movie.
優しくしてやってやれ。大事なチワワをなくしてしまったらしい。
Broken heart, failed exams, dead Chihuahuas. I did tell them whatever, but that was the one they picked. Do I look like someone who owns a Chihuahua?
猫よりは犬を飼ってそう。で、都会で犬といえばチワワだよね。
I mean, for Japanese cities, you definitely want a more small, compacted dog. You're not gonna have like a Saint Bernard. Huh.
チワワ。ベッキー。
She went ahead and not only named, but cried over my non-existent dog. I appreciate your condolences for Becky. Going with the flow seems like the kindest thing to do here. Skip. Go hang out with Nomiki. It only makes sense. Hey,
うむ。では行こうか。
I'd be on patrol with Nomiki once more today, hydro caliber in hand. But that was the plan
今
anyway.
日はパトロールしながらこの島の新しい見どころを発掘できればと思うんだ。
Nomiki decided on a new mission to charge us with. For the newspaper article?
ああ、できれば新鮮なネタを加えたいと思ってな。
Oh, sounds like a good plan. But don't you already know all of this island's good
い
points?
や、私でも全て知っているというわけじゃない。まだまだ知られていない。
I mean,
隠
to
さ
be
れた
fair,
魅力がこの
even
島には
like
きっと
back
眠
in
って
my
いるんじゃな
hometown,
いか
you
と
know, that I
思うん
grew
だ。
up in for almost 20 years. Tons of places downtown that I have never been, no clue what's there. It's kind of like you stick to your usual haunts and you don't really go outside because you don't have any. What's the point? You live there. Why are you just gonna wander around? You just go to the places you need to go and then you go home. Nobody's eyes sparkled as she spoke. You really do love this island, don't you?
ああ、当然だ。
I got a very straightforward, Nomiki-like
それ
response.
にせっかく高原が手伝ってくれるんだ。この島にまだ慣れていない高原の視点で新鮮な感想もぜひ聞きたい。
I guess I could tell you my first impressions of everywhere we go, if that
十
works.
分だ。私たちにとっては当然でも島の外から見れば特別に感じるものも少なくはないだろう。
Yeah, like doskoi and stuff.
高原、私のことをそういう風に思ってい
No,
た
we
の
weren't
か
directing it at you, we were just saying it in general. That one word alone almost had Nomiki in tears. No! I wasn't saying it about you or anything like that. It just meant the most impactful thing of this island so far was the whole doskoi deal.
また言われた。
Hey, he's dropping the D bombs. No! Seriously, aren't the islanders here just a little too weak to doskoi? That's not what I think about you at all, really. Hell, far from it. If anything,
私のことは
Never mind. Actually, anyway, let's get patrolling. I hurriedly spun around and walked off towards the residential area. Seriously, what was I about to blurt out just now? I mean, you tried it the other night too when she called you gross, so. Oh, a cat.
もしかして最近の都会では猫が珍しいのか？
Nah, we have cats at least. Just that they always run away from you.
都会の猫は警戒心が強いんだな。
Yeah, but the cats here let you get right up to them without running, huh? Why are they this used to people?
取れた魚を漁師さんがあげたりしているからな。よほどのことがない限り、逃げたりはしないぞ。
They're not really domesticated, they're more just tamed. Gotcha. Huh, I see. I squatted down and reached out towards the cat. I gently patted it. Wow, I've never touched a cat this easily before.
そんなにすごいことなのか？
The trick with cats is you gotta seem uninterested in them, and they'll let you do whatever you want. Once you start, like, directing your attention at them, that's when they're like, okay, I'm done here, and they leave. It'd be pretty much impossible in the city. Even the pet cats run away from everyone except their owners.
そういうものなのか。この島の猫たちは島の外から見ると特別なんだな。
I feel my stress just melting away. Getting to scratch the cat on its fluffy neck and stroke its belly as I pleased was incredible.
時々
Incredibly nice.
猫のたまり場に遭遇する時もある。
Wait, you don't mean you get to pet a ton of cats at once?
可能だ。
Is this heaven?
そうだな。猫好きには天国かもしれないな。
These cats all probably have like fleas and stuff though. That's definitely one of this island's appeals, you know?
そうか。私たちにとっては当然のことだから気づかなかった。やはり高原と一緒に回ってよかった。
You need to like trap them and have like a veterinarian like give them their shots and like the flea drops.
こんにちは。膝の調子はどうですか？
最近はいい調子だよ。スクワットも50回できるようにな
Damn,
った。
alright.
それはよかった。何か困ったことがあったら 何でも言ってください。
I mean, like, yeah, I can do 50 squats, but I'm not gonna enjoy it.
いつもありがとね。
Especially if you're doing like good real squats where like you're getting your butt almost to the ground and keeping your back straight. The old lady walked off, a cheerful smile on her face. The Islanders really do all know each other, huh?
狭い島だからな。
That's what Al said too.
おやミキちゃんデートかい
More right than you might
権
think.
田さん、ボケたのか？
ははは手厳しいの
もしくは眼科に行った方がいいぞ。
A what now?
わしの視力はまだ
I doctor,
2.0
gotcha.
あるぞ
Seriously? Holy crap!
この島の水を飲んでりゃ200まで生きるぞい
To 200!
そういえば権田さんって何歳なんです？前ペリーを見たとか言ってましたけど。
ペリーとは意気投合してな一晩中飲み交わしたもんじゃ
Uh-huh. Nope, no way. He's totally lying.
こんにちは。
The island kids greeted Nomiki energetically as they rushed past.
こんにちは。
I'm gonna be honest though, my vibe today, I can feel that I'm a little off. You know, I'm stuttering a lot, I'm messing on my words, I can't even self-criticize myself well. My brain is like running a little slow, so I'm gonna blame that on the Tylenol I took on an empty stomach.
慌てて走って転ばないようにな。
Ibuprofen, not Tylenol. See, I don't even know what drugs I'm taking anymore.
あらミキちゃん、見回りいつもご苦労様ね。
いえ、好きでやっているので。
佃煮持っていくか。
Ooh.
どうも。
Some lady I'd never seen before gave Nomiki a mysterious something preserved in soy. Looks kind of bug-like.
高原、味見してみるといい。
Huh? Like now?
小林のおばちゃんが作る佃煮は絶品だ。
Okay, here goes. I tossed a piece into my mouth, trying not to look at it. Munch, munch. It's great.
だろ？島で採れた新鮮なものを使ってるからな。
Caught.
うんうん。
Okay, but freshly caught what? Anyway, everyone always greets each other when they pass by, huh?
小さな頃からずっと一緒だからな。年代性別関係なく気を許し合えるんだ。
It's almost like the Islanders are all part of one big family.
家族。
Nomiki?
なるほどな。島が一つの家族。いい言葉だ。
Nomiki jotted down my words with a smile. Noon arrived, and Nomiki and I stopped in at the diner. It's so hot. I'm completely parched. I gulped down my glass of water in a single swig. That's great.
喉が渇いているからだろう。
Now that I think about it, the water on this island is weirdly tasty in general. Gotta have some good minerals in there. Thought that ever since I got here.
水がうまいか。これも私たちには当然だったんで気づかなかったな。水がうまいのも島の魅力に加えておこう。
Yeah, some places the tap water is like fucking awful. It's all right here. It's definitely not the best. It's way better at home, but that's because we have well water. Here I don't know. It's got a lot of like calcium in it too. Like every week I need to take like a scrubber to my shower head in order to like break off the calcium deposits so that way I can actually get water out.
最新の浄水器うまいだろ
浄水器を通せばさらにうまいと。
Nomiki kept writing notes completely seriously. If you say so. I kind of like the water with a
ちゃん
little
と
bit of,
飯食べてるかい
you know, a little taste, a little something something in there.
1日3食しっかり食べてるぞ。
そりゃいいことだじゃあこれ持ってきな
The fisherman handed Nomiki a big styrofoam box. Whoa! This fish is freaking huge! Now think about it, Umi-chan was given a crab that one time too. Is it really okay to give this stuff away that easily?
こんなのいくらだって取れるからな
この島ではみんな物を分け合うのが習慣なんだ。だから
How
私も随
proletarian.
分助かってる。
Huh. That's really nice. Not like the big city. You can't get anything and everything here. But somehow, even though the big city has everything, this island still felt more abundant to me. Oh, sorry, I was thinking about like the implications of like capital and the detrimental effects it's had on modern like society. I'd say that's another of this island's good points. Nomiki pulled out her notepad again. She wrote more and more notes down as the day went on. Now to go all Kaczynski there and say like the Industrial Revolution has had detrimental effects on, you know, human society or whatever the quote is. Oh fuck, I'm just skipping shit now. Before I knew it, the sun was setting. The days go by incredibly quickly on this island. It was almost like how they flew by during summer vacation back when I was a kid. That sort of feeling might just be one of this island's appeals as well.
もうすぐ暗くなるな。今日はこのぐらいにしておくか。
Sure, sounds good. Even though we spent the whole day together, and even though we'd see each other again tomorrow, still felt sort of sad and lonely now that the day was ending.
今日はいろいろ助かったぞ。
Oh, I was feeling that yesterday.
高原の意見は
That's why I didn't record
やはり
and why
参
this
考になる。
episode's coming out like as soon as it's done. I was in a bummer mood yesterday. I'm kind of like on an emotional upswing right now. You know, I'm all motivated to get stuff done and do things and like make my life better. But that also involves like confronting the stuff that I don't like about myself. And it's like, oh, like, and I was just in a dour mood all day. But I didn't cry because I'm a big, strong man, even though I wanted to. I kept it all in and bottled it and pushed it way down deep inside me where no one will ever find it and see it, and I don't gotta think about it ever again. I'm all about healthy coping mechanisms here. Sometimes you just gotta say it is what it is and lock in. Sometimes it really do be like that. Oh, you think so? Doesn't really feel like I said anything super significant.
そんなことはない。メモもこんなにたくさん取れたしな。
Nomiki showed me your notepad. It really was as full of densely packed writing.
どれも私だけでは見つけられなかったこの島のいいところだ。高原のおかげだ。
Really? Oh, well, I'm happy to hear it. Wrong button. Man, I'm all over the place today.
よければまた協力してくれないか？
Yeah, if you really want my opinions, anytime.
うむ。助かる。
Nomiki smiled. It was the gentle sort of smile I could never have imagined on her just a little while ago. Oh, big help, huh?
なんだ？気持ち悪い笑い方をするな。やめろ。撃つぞ。
I was so happy to learn that she was relying on me that her subsequent harshness didn't bother me in the slightest.
ハイリーさん、
What's up?
9時からラストファイトだから。
And off she went to the bath. What? The last fight starts at 9. Between me and Umi-chan? Maybe she wants to play or something. Oh, the clock read 9. Umi-chan was sitting around idly reading manga. Did she forget about earlier? Umi-chan?
あ
Ha!
へい。
Bring it on!
あ
Ha! Ha!
こっち見るな。
Ha ha!
とうとうおかしくなっちゃった。
Huh? Are we not gonna fight?
私、もう寝る。
Umi-chan trotted off to her room, manga in hands. What was that all about? Night fell again. As I yawned, thinking about night. Ugh. The sound of insects weaving a calming lullaby. Lullaby? Lullaby. Slumber took me. The gentle breeze flowing in through the open window, chilled by the island's greenery and earth, caressed my skin. Midday's heat was but a memory. Honestly, I wish I could stay here forever. But I can't really do that, can I? A couple fleeting thoughts about home passed through my mind. I need to sleep. At the very least, I hope I can put all my troubles behind me while I'm here. Well, that was dour. Morning.
ハイリーさん
Nomiki-chan pitter-pattered her way over to me. What's wrong?
見てポイントがだいぶ溜まったよ
Nomiki-chan excitedly held a card out with a bunch of little stamps up to my face. Is that a point card for the supermarket?
なん
Oh, look at Miss Happy over here.
ラジオ体操のポイント
Ah. Well, yeah. I remember radio calisthenics doing that sort of thing. The person in charge would walk around and stamp everyone's cards that we wore around our necks.
ハイリーさんも行けばいいのに
I've got my own stretching style. Don't want to get tied down.
ああ同じような人がいた半裸で自分勝手な体操してたよ
Ooh, spider. One of the real little tiny ones that kind of just looks like a speck hanging from a thread off the ceiling in front of my computer. Poor little guy. I feel bad about killing him, but c'est la vie. Oh, smells like Roichi. I really couldn't have made himself any more obvious.
俺には俺のやり方があるってラジオ体操って一人でも別のことをやってる人がいるとすごい目立つよね子供が真似するしはっきり言って
Bad influence.
迷惑だよね
But he's not exactly wrong either. Not everyone's built in the same way. Different strokes for different folks and all. Might be as many kinds of radio calisthenics as there are people in the world.
うざ
Wow, okay. By the way, do you even get anything out of those points?
あるよ
You get those bath salts?
15個ポイントを貯めるとビッグサイズのスペシャルスタンプを押してもらえるの
Oh, that's it? Special prize stamp.
真面目に出続けた子だけがもらえる勲章なんで笑ったの
It's nothing. I'm happy for you.
なんか腹が立つ
Yep. Let's go hang out with Nomiki again. That's a yawn. Oh. Hey, were you waiting for me?
いや待ってはいない私はいつもここにいるからな
Well, when she put it that way, she really was. It's almost like you live here.
私がいつもここにいるのは少年団の執行部だからだ
Part of me felt like they didn't really answer anything at all, and yet I was weirdly convinced.
今日も付き合わせてすまないな
Don't worry about it. I'm in this for the long haul at this point. We're looking to the island's appealing aspects once again. Nomiki had to get the materials for the article all sorted out soon, so she asked me if I could help
と
out.
にかく私が思う魅力は数が多すぎて絞りきれないこの島を知らない人にとって一番魅力的に感じるものは何
The girls. Let's see. Nomiki and I toured around and saw all sorts of this island's good qualities. It's pretty hard to choose just one. I'd say something that's pretty straightforward, or something that's really unique to this island would be best. Didn't you say something about a festival a while back? You know, what was it? The Night of the Shriveled Turd?
夏鳥の儀のことか
Yeah, that's the one. What sort of festival is that?
簡単に言えばお盆のようなものだな帰ってきていた先祖の霊を送るために海にたくさんの灯籠を流すんだ
Float lanterns on the ocean? Thinking back on it, I had a feeling there'd been a picture of that in the pamphlet I saw right after arriving on the island. Well, that certainly sounds picturesque. You definitely have to mention it, I'd say.
あこの島で一番有名なものだからな
Feels like you could make the island sound really appealing by using the flight of the summer bird as a centerpiece and bringing all of its other good points together around it.
なるほどバラバラに紹介するのではなく総合的に見せるということだな
I had another idea about something you could mention.
聞かせてくれ
You could look at it from a gourmet perspective.
グルメ食べ物か
Doesn't this island have some sort of signature souvenir or specialty food or whatever?
島の食べ物は大体うまい何しだから 食べ物系のお土産はどれもうまいぞ。
Yeah, like those totally weren't bugs that we ate yesterday. That's not exactly what I mean. Like, you know how Hiroshima has maple leaf manju and Okayama has kibidango? Something like that.
どれもうまいからな。一つだけ選ぶのは難しい。
Nomiki was really mulling it over. What about local specialty dishes?
サザエ飯やタコ飯というものがあったが、最近は作られていないしな。
Yeah, no, that doesn't sound like that's it, Chief. Wait, wasn't there some sort of special manju here?
鳥城島まんじゅうのことか？
I remember being asked about them right after arriving on the
し
islands.
かしそうなると、まんじゅう以外にもドーナツやチョコがあるしな。
Don't know about the chocolate. Let's go with the
ど
donuts.
れも島のみんなが精魂込めて作っている。一つだけを紹介するのは難しいんだ。分け隔てなく万人に知ってもらいたい。
Nomiki looked down at her notepad again and started scribbling in it.
佃煮も美味しいし、お菓子類もどれも甲乙つけがたい。
Alright, that's a good way to word it.
海産物はお土産にするにはかさばってしまう。
Yeah, also, seafood tends to stink. Don't be the guy to bring fish on, like, the train back home.
お土産。私がもし持っていくとすれば、持てるだけ持って行ってしまう。
Looked like she was listing out all the island's local sweets and specialties for the sake of comparing them. Part about wanting to introduce them all without favoritism was probably how she really felt about the matter. I figured she didn't want to have to weigh the island's products against each other. She wanted to find an option that could make everyone happy. I get it now. I can really tell how deep your love is. I mumbled as I watched her think the issue through. She suddenly looked up and froze in place. A blush gradually spread across her face.
好き。
She looked over at me, her movement stiff. What's up?
ねえねえにゃにょいで
You saying what? Calm down. You're blabbing, you know?
これが落ち着いていられるか。別にお前のことはなんとも思っていないぞ。
Huh?
今好きとか。
Yeah, I was about to say in the Japanese that probably sounded a lot more ambiguous. Like the subject was, like, not there. Which is a thing that can be done a lot in Japanese. It's kind of like if the subject is, you know, can be inferred, it can just be left out sometimes. Ah. Okay, I get it. She's having some sort of weird misunderstanding. Pause for a second. I was talking about how you love the islands, not me. I meant for your love for the islands, really.
そういうことか。すまない。私としたことが。
Nah, I could have phrased that more clearly too. Sorry.
いや、今のはどう考えても私の方が悪い。どうしてそんな妙な誤解をしてしまったのか。
Yeah, I was kind of surprised too.
そうだな。
Just kind of hearing things you want to hear, that kind of thing. Well, yeah, you know. Don't worry about it.
うん。
Nomiki was brushing so brightly, I actually felt bad for her. But it was also super cute.
私が好きなのはこの島だ。
Ah, right. Why don't you go out of your way to say it again?
そうだ。私が好きなのはこの島だ。
Mm-hmm. Yep, the feelings you're getting going around the island, doing all this investigation with him, is totally just a byproduct of the islands. Suspension bridge effect, you know? But in like a different context, but it's like same concept. Is she trying to convince herself? Nomiki glanced over at me, still blushing. This might be bad. I couldn't help but fixate on her. I couldn't help but wonder, what if? No way. I glanced at Nomiki as I talked to myself. Our eyes met, and we both looked away simultaneously. I could feel my cheeks growing warmer.
そのなんだ別にお前のことは嫌いというわけじゃない
That's good. That's a good starting point. Ugh. Seriously? Saying something like that, with this timing, and this atmosphere?
最初は良一と一緒にバカなことばかりして呆れてもいた。だが今は少し違う。むしろなんていうか
Woo!
お前のことは
Yeah,
最
so
近
reliable and
見直
manly.
していてだな。頼りにしているというか、
Yeah.
安心していろいろ任せられるというか。
Yeah, the kind of guy you can show the spats under your skirt to as you climb up a
お
ladder.
前といるとほっとする。
Nomiki was probably doing her best to patch things over, but if anything, she was making the situation even more awkward. Thanks. So I ended up stumbling over my words too. Her face was so red, I didn't think it was humanly possible to get any redder. Hey, hold up a sec. Let's put this whole thing on pause for a minute. It felt like little pink hearts would start floating through the air any second. And I couldn't stand it. I accidentally shouted.
どうした？
Let's just take a deep breath, okay?
うむ。
We both paused to take a long, deep breath. Calm down a bit. Things kind of got really awkward for a moment there. Let's not do that again.
うむ。そうだな。私もなんだか顔の感覚がなくなってきた。このままだと顔がなくなってしまいそうだ。
Cowards. Oh, we definitely can't have that. Be hard to get on without a face.
ああ、そうだろうとも。
Nomiki kept nodding, still blushing. She was like some sort of Nomiki-shaped bobblehead. The stupid part of my mind thought if I made an actual bobblehead shaped like her, it might end up being one of the island's signature products. Todoshijima's famous, always affable Nomiki doll. I, actually kind of want one.
どうした？何かをひらめいたという顔しているぞ。何かいいアイディアでも思いついたのか？
Huh? Nope, not at all.
そうか。
I mean, it wouldn't be the worst idea, you know, get a collection of figures going of like all the island's weirdos and kind of have them like a gotcha thing or like a mystery bag kind of thing where the kids are into that. You go to the store, you buy the box, and it's got a random figure inside of it, and you got to collect them all. Sadly, the always affable Nomiki doll's production run will be limited to the factory of my imagination.
本当に何かいいアイデアはないものかな。
Yeah, right?
すっかり脱線してしまったが、もう少し打ち合わせを続けてもいいか？
Yeah, of course.
うむ、助かる。
But in the end, the awkward atmosphere never really recovered. The day ended without us coming to any particularly good ideas. And I think it's secret base. Yup. Then after that, we're on the Nomiki route. Made my way over to the secret base.
また来やがった。
Huh? Is that a problem?
いや、別にいいんだが、物好きなやつだと思ってな。
Oh, you had a point. I spent a disproportionate amount of my time on the island at the secret base. I couldn't deny that it was a bit eccentric of
お
me.
前、好きな女とかいないのか？
I'd probably be hanging out with her right now if there was.
まあそうだな。
Well, we just were, but
この島には好みのやつとか気になるやつはいないのか？
well, there's someone I'm kind of interested in at least.
じゃあどんなやつが好みなんだ？
What are these choices? Fair-skinned, well-bred, sleeps all the time, blonde hair. So blonde hair would be Samugi, sleeps all the time, ow. Fair-skinned would be Shiroha? Well, I can't tell whether well-bred would be Shiroha or Nomiki. I feel like Shiroha would be fair-skinned, though, because Nomiki spends all of her time running around the island all day. So we'll drop a quick save and try well-bred. Well, they look well-bred, I guess.
なるほど徳田のことか
Who?
でもわかるぜ
Yeah, who?
あいつああ見え
Oh,
てきちんと挨
The
拶を
sports
するし
shop
な
guy.
ああ意外と寂しがり屋だしな
No, seriously, who? I seem to have fallen in love with a complete stranger. It'll probably bother whoever we were talking about if that fact got out, though, so I figured I should deny it. Sorry, I didn't actually mean it. I was just messing with you.
おいおいなんだよ
I'll give you a real answer this time, I swear.
次こそ本当の好みなんだな
Yeah.
でどんなやつが好みなんだ
To be fair, Nomiki does have, like, really good boobs. But that probably means ow. Strict attitude could also be Nomiki, but Shiroha's kind of strict, but only with him. Because she hates him. I think only Shizuku's older than him, though. So we'll just go strict attitude. Someone with a strict attitude.
やっぱ白羽のじいさんだよな
Alright, there's no winning. What? No.
男気があるから惚れるのもわかるぜ
I mean, his attack is really strong in Shimapong. Wrong.
男が惚れる男ってやつだな
How many times do I have to say that you're wrong?
おい白羽のじいさん以上に厳しいやつなんてこの島にいないぞ
It's not like strictness is all I'm looking for.
俺は今年の頭白羽のじいさんに怒られてななマジかよ
Yeah, how?
そのおかげで今年は病気知らずだ
Shira's grandpa some sort of good luck charm? I don't want to try making him angry now.
まあ白羽のじいさんだな白羽のじいさんなら納得だ
You know, I never actually said I liked him.
俺には伝わってきたぜまったく言葉に出さないとはシャイなやつだ
Oh, come on. No matter what I said, they kept assuming I was into guys. And somehow, I always ended up on Shiro's grandpa. Not allowed to be interested in girls anymore? I guess all of them just lead to Shiro's grandpa. Big boobs would be like, yeah, his pecs are gigantic. Older, yep. The morning sunlight woke me up. The whole room was brightly lit. Morning already? My mind's still hazy. I groped around beside my pillow. That's where I was keeping the water gun Nomiki lent me. Hydro caliber type 0. Ah, good morning, partner. How are you feeling today? I squeezed its grip, which I'd grown thoroughly familiar. Oh, feeling good? That sure sounds promising. Counting on you again today. I held Hydro Caliber Type 0 as I spoke, and slowly closed my eyes again. I felt like I could really feel the deep bond between me and my partner that way. We share a body and soul, you and I. As long as I'm with you, I'm invincible. I can do anything. Let's move on, brother. Get a move on, not move on. And so Hydro and I attained a perfect union with each other. With my wake-up ceremony complete, I opened my eyes again. And found Umi-chan standing directly in front of the barrel of my gun. She's watching me with a sort of pitying look on her face. What? I reflexively pulled the trigger, which is why you keep it off until you're ready to fire. The burst of water nailed her directly in the face.
何するの？
Sorry, it was an accident.
事故 じゃない。朝から部屋の中で水鉄砲を構えて浸って。
Sounds like you're speaking into a cup. What are you doing?
行こうぜブラザー。恥ずかしすぎる。
What? How much of that were you watching?
すごい相棒からだよ。
That's freaking all of it then. You've been watching me since the moment I woke up.
この水鉄砲って野村さんが持っているのに似てるけど。
Yeah, we need to see a CG of it. This is also like alligator themed. Oh, didn't I tell you? I've temporarily joined the youth association to help Nomiki out.
手伝い？
I guess I'm the personal aide to the youth association public order executive, basically.
何もしていないよりはいいんじゃない？くっちゃねしてブラブラしてるだけだったし。
He's not that much of a slob. Hold up. I've been totally preparing to work this whole time. The only reason I haven't been helping in the shed's that she hasn't needed me yet. You'll see what I'm really capable of from now on. Don't you worry.
みんなそう言うよね。
You're pretty bitter, aren't you,
じゃ
Umi-chan?
あ朝ごはん食べてしっかり働いてきて。
Yep. Papa's gotta bring home the bacon.
誰がお父さんなのさ。
I got scolded. After breakfast, I stocked up on water and headed off for town hall. I've been giving it my all to protect the peace and quiet of Torishojima with Nomiki again
来
today.
たか。
Yeah, morning. Not that it's unusual or anything, but you're certainly early.
上司が部下より遅いと示しがつかないだろ。
Oh, is that the sort of relationship we have?
便宜上そうなるな。
I see. Superior and subordinate, huh? Up to some top secret overtime work. Now that's a stimulating phrase.
どうした？
No, right now still regular working hours. It's nothing really. More importantly, we're on patrol again today?
ああ、いつも通りだ。
Yeah, save that for when you're off the clock, but you can work some overtime as the end of Resident Evil 4 implies. Gotcha. Let's go.
行こう。
Just don't call like Nomiki a slur like the Plague of Grapes comic, okay? We set out from town hall, each gripping our respective partners.
おやお二人さん
It was the old man we ran into around this
今
area.
日も見回りかい
I feel like I read that sentence wrong. Old man we often, I missed that one, often ran into around this area.
島の風紀を守るのが少年団の仕事ですから。
おかげさまで夏でも静かでよく眠れるよ夏はたまにおかしくなるのがおるからな
Yeah, heat cooks their brain,
お役に立ててそれは良かった。
just boiling in their own juices. Yeah, it was pretty easy to figure out who the some folks they were referred to were.
まあ頼りにしとるよ
We said goodbye to the old man and walked on.
あらミキちゃん今日も見回りかい？
はい。困ったことがあったら何でも言ってください。
困ったことなんてないのが困ったことよ。いつもミキちゃんがお菓子などを退治してくれるからね。おかげで安心して過ごせてるよ。
それは良かった。私も嬉しい。
Has the entire island reached a consensus that Roichi's a huge weirdo? Yeah, what do his parents think? We've never like heard anything about his family. And as it so happened, that huge weirdo was full of energy again today.
高原、そっちに行ったぞ。
Yeah, you guys really need to like fill your squirt guns with like piss and hot sauce or something to shoot him with. That would really teach him a lesson. Roger. I gripped Hydro Caliber Type 0 with both hands and followed Nomiki's instructions, standing at the ready with around a sharp corner. And surprising absolutely no one, a half-naked Roichi jumped out from around it.
Heidi!
Duty calls. Don't take it personally. I pulled the trigger without hesitation, but he managed to dodge anyway.
相変わらず顔面狙いで容赦ねえな
It'll feel a little gross if you put a shirt on while you're well wet, right?
こいつは優しい子って。でも当たらなきゃ意味ねえぜ。
Just shoot him in the crotch so it looks like he pissed himself. That'll teach him a lesson. Works for me. I'm just here to slow you down.
しまった。
Orochi spun around, but Nomiki wasn't behind him.
上だ。
A bolt of water came plummeting down from overhead, aimed at Orochi with exacting precision. She fired it off in indirect shot, artillery style, which traced a perfect parabola over the intervening obstacles. Orochi was apprehended without a hitch. Nothing personnel, kid.
恨むわ。
He screamed, sopping wet and almost weeping. Don't strip, I almost told him. After that, we, well, mostly Nomiki really, kept getting called out to by the islanders, who were all appreciative of her work. Starting at noon and continuing through the rest of the day, we were treated to lunch and snacks by the islanders too. Well, the islanders really appreciate everything you do, don't they? On the one hand, it was a bit late for that observation, but on the other, I was really
大
impressed.
げさだ。今日はたまたまよく声をかけられただけだ。
But it's definitely true that they're grateful for what you do, right?
そうなんだろうか。
I mean, they should have said it, didn't they?
ただ良一を撃っているだけな気もするんだが。
And sometimes that's all you need to do. Yeah, you're keeping careful watch over the island while you're shooting him, right?
そうか。もし本当に少しでも島のみんなの役に立てているなら嬉しいことだな。
Well, they might build a statue of you in front of Town Hall one of these
なる
days.
ほど。待て、それは恥ずかしいぞ。
Why? Be proud of it. It could be in commemoration of 1,000 successful Roichi takedowns or something.
その数ならとっくに踏破している。
You? Oh. Roichi, what on earth drives you to go so far for the sake of nudity? Before I knew it, the sky was stained red by the glow of the evening sun. It's already evening? Man, that day went
も
fast.
うすぐ暗くなるな。今日の見回りはこのぐらいにしておくか。
Yeah, sounds good. Night fell while we were on our way home. Our surroundings were pitch black.
すっかり暗くなってしまったな。
I'd spent several days patrolling around with Nomiki at this point, but this was the first time we ended up out after
もう
dark.
少し早く切り上げるんだったか。
The days are getting shorter, bit by bit too. It's still early August, but now I have hiccups, but even so, the days are already getting shorter and shorter. Kind of felt like summer vacation was running on double time, which made me a bit sad. Oh, and they're bad too. And it's pretty dark out, so I'll walk you home. Oh, the worst time to get hiccups is during a recording. Let me chug my coffee and see if I can, like, snuff them out. Nope, didn't work. God, I chugged the entire cup, too. And now it's in my mustache, and it's, like, making my plosives, my peace out sounds go, like, everywhere. Oh, God. I'm dying. Am I gonna have to stop because of hiccups? There are barely any streetlights out on these country roads, and sending a girl off to walk around alone seemed less than prudent.
いや、私はまだ帰らないから大丈夫だ。
You're not going home?
ああ、まだ役場でやることがあるんだ。だから、高原は先に帰ってくれ。
Oh, that's so. Well, later then.
ああ、また明日な。
Nomiki turned onto a nearby street and ran in the direction of the town hall. Wonder what she's doing that keeps her out so late every day. Well, she got all, like, pensive and serious when you brought up family before, so my guess is that either she's, on the outs with hers or she doesn't have one, so she just, like, lives at town hall. I mean, There was the whole newspaper article thing, I guess. Even if she was the youth association leader, I felt like she had too much on her plate. And, that's why everyone's so nice to her out in the town. The whole, it takes a village to raise a child kind of thing. Who knows? I'm just guessing. It's not like she has to do it all alone. She realizes I'm a youth association member now, too. More or less, right? If there wasn't anything I could do for her, I wanted to help. Nomiki had already vanished off into the darkness, but I knew she was heading for the town hall. I decided to chase after her and hurry down the same road. God, these hiccups are bad. I might literally have to stop after this scene. Ah, there she is. And if you hear me or don't hear me say anything, I just do a long pause like that. It's because I'm trying to fight one as I can feel it. And I don't want it to pop up in the middle of a line. Oh, I was yawning on that one, so I couldn't even keep it in. I arrived at the town hall to find Nomiki there, just as expected. She wasn't going inside, though. Looked like she was up to something outside the building. As I tried to figure out what she was doing, Nomiki started to climb up the broadcast tower's ladder. Just keeping watch at a time like this? Now that I think about it, she did shoot Roichi that one time we tried to go night fishing. She's going a bit too far and above and beyond. What was driving her to do so much? Couldn't imagine there was anything dangerous enough on this island to justify posting a watch at this time of night. Is she desperate for the islanders' thanks? Nah, this is Nomiki, so there's no way she's doing it in hopes of some repayment. But then, why? Nomiki climbing, rung by run? I feel like I should say rung by rung. Silent and alone in the dark. I couldn't tear my eyes away from her. And as I watched, about halfway up the ladder, Nomiki's silhouette suddenly shook violently. She's falling? A chill raced through my body, and for a second I was frozen in place. But Nomiki had already broken her fall. She was barely hanging into the ladder with one hand. Had already broken her fall. Okay, by catching herself. I was about to say, what? Did she, tuck and roll? She was barely hanging onto the ladder with one hand. Whew. I was relieved. But I immediately realized that it was way too early for relief. Though she wasn't actively falling, she was still dangling precariously by one hand. She could fall at any moment. I could hear her pained breath all the way from where I was on the ground. Don't move, Nomiki! I'll be right there to save you! I shouted and sprinted for the broadcast tower. I got right up underneath the tower and looked up at Nomiki.
Takahara-ka!
Hi, we stalked you. Teehee. Still dangling, Nomiki turned her head to look at me. But that was a mistake. Her hand slipped off the ladder. Man, I gotta chug this water. Give me a sec. Alright, hopefully that did something. We'll find out. She let out a gasp, too quiet to count as a scream. But to me, it sounded like a gut-wrenching wail. Nomiki! The world in front of me went red as I kicked off the ground. Nomiki looked like she was falling in slow motion. Will I make it? I will. Can I catch her? I can. Can I save her? I can! The second I felt her crash into my arms, I bent my knees and dropped my center of gravity to disperse the impact. Ooh, like smack your tailbone right into the ground. Nomiki lay on my arms, her eyes wide. Good thing you're so small and you probably weigh like 85 pounds. Even then, like, depending on how far you fell, like, imagine someone dropping, like, an 85-pound bag of cement from, like, let's say she's, like, 20 feet up into your arms. And then you just have to, like, catch it. Like, that'd be fucking brutal on, like, your shoulders and your spine. Yep, lay my arms, her eyes wide. I feel like I read that already. I made it. I caught her. I saved her. My heart was pounding painfully hard. But Nomiki was there, in my arms. There was no mistaking that.
高原大丈夫か
No, the adrenaline makes it feel like I'm gonna throw up. Her eyes still wide, she talked to me, her voice blank and distant. I took a couple of deep breaths, calming myself down in a number of ways. That's my line. Are you okay?
私
Does anything hurt? Like, do you feel sick or dizzy? I mean, she's clearly a little bit out of it, which, you know, I would be too after that.
大丈夫だ
All right. Oh, thank goodness. I let out a sigh of relief. If she's okay, the next stop's... Yeah, scold her ass. You moron! You realize how dangerous that was? It's completely obvious that climbing up that high in the dark would be super dangerous. Yeah, you should at least put on, like, a harness like a carabiner before you go up like that.
ごめんなさい慣れているから
Mm-hmm.
大丈夫だと思った
Complacency is how accidents happen.
でもそのごめんなさい
Ooh, thunder.
ごめんなさい
Nomiki?
私はちゃんとするからしますから
Nomiki! Yeah, you're kind of losing it here a little. I went too far. Sorry.
私はその
But I was really, really worried, so I thought I had to say it. I didn't mean to scare you. Seriously, sorry.
高原いや私の方こそ慣れたことだったから
Mm-hmm.
油断していたんだ
Like I said, complacency.
すまなかった
She was acting surprisingly meek as she lay in my arms. She looked like she was still a bit shaken. Really must have been scary. Not to mention, I know you've been up there at night before, so I was thinking earlier. Do you really have to keep watch at nighttime?
でも夜に羽目を外すバカもいるし
Ah, who cares? No one can see him. Just turn into like some cryptid. You don't have to keep watch over Rorichi that closely.
それ以外にも見なければいけないことがある
Even at night?
この時間でもまだ連絡船は着港するんだ
Oh, okay.
暗い夜道を帰る島民だってまだいるならばこそ見守らなければいけないではないか
No? Maybe, but still. Everything worked out okay tonight since I was here. It would have been a disaster if I wasn't, you know?
いつもはこんなことはないんだがもしかすると浮ついていたのかもしれないな
What, you were like doing the equivalent of like skipping and humming up the ladder and you slipped? Giddy.
気にしなくていい私の問題だ
Oh, that's so. Well, in any case, you can't just keep quiet after seeing something like that dangerous.
そう言われても夜の監視はやめ
Which
る
is
ことはできな
why
いぞ
let's go and get you like a climbing harness or something, like I said. Yeah, well, knowing you, I'd never expect that to happen. It's like linemen, they do it when they climb up, like telephone poles. That's why I'll stay here too.
え
If you have to climb that tower at night, I'll be here to support you.
しかしそこまでお前の手を煩わせるのは
I'm part of the youth association right now, aren't I?
そうだが
Also, chugging all that water did fix my hiccups. I guess there just wasn't enough coffee in my cup in order to do it. And you're my superior, aren't you?
うん
Then rely on me more, please. Good superiors trust their subordinates. Yep. Delegation of duties is a cornerstone of good leadership. I hate it. I hate doing it because I'm one of those people. If you want something done right, you got to do it yourself. That's me by far. Not even done right. It's like, I know I can do it good. I'll just do it. Even though I could and probably should delegate it down, I still just do it. I'm like, I don't want to bother anyone. I'll just do it myself. But no, you just need to, like, dish it out. Be like, okay, here's some fucking grunt work for my grunts. Go do it. Like, improve your skills. You are depriving them of growth opportunities by not letting them do it and maybe struggle a bit and run into roadblocks that you'd be able to clear easily because you had those opportunities. So pass along those opportunities to others.
そうなのか?
I don't know. I'm just making crap up. I'm just a student. It's not like I can grasp the intricacies of the ideal superior-subordinate relationship. But I don't think I'm completely wrong anyway. Don't try to do everything yourself. Let me support you. I think it's incredible that you do so much every day to keep the island safe. I could never do that myself.
いや、ただ好きでやっているだけだ。
Right. And that's incredible. Going all out for the things you like is great. I don't have anything I can be that way about right now, so I really respect that side of you.
尊敬とか言われると照れるぞ。それよりもう一つ照れることがあるんだ。
What, like his hand on your butt? Huh? What's that?
私はいつまでこの格好なんだろうか。実は照れるというより、とても恥ずかしい。
I guess it's less her butt and more like her like upper back thigh. You know, like right below the buttock. Sorry, yeah, this is kind of crazy, isn't it? I got really flustered and set Nomiki down onto her feet. We were both blushing and couldn't look each other in the eye. So, picking up from a moment ago. If you're gonna climb up that broadcast tower at night, let me help you.
高原も今は少年団なのだからな。
Yeah.
頼らせてもらう。構わないだろうか。
Of course. I smiled, and Nomiki turned to face me again.
それではよろしく頼む。
Yeah.
それと言い忘れていたことがあった。さっきは本当に助かった。高原、ありがとう。お前は私の命の恩人だ。
Oh, don't say that. It was more likely saved you from a crippling injury, but that's a bit of an overstatement.
いや、打ちどころが悪ければ最悪ありえないことではない。だから高原は私の命の恩人だ。
In that case, be a bit more careful in the future, okay?
約束しよう。
I lay down on my futon and took a deep breath. I really lived today to the fullest again. Started working with the Youth Association on Nomiki's invitation. Invitation? Yeah, invitation. Okay. Still haven't had the chance to help out in the shed, but at the very least I could greet tomorrow with a firm goal in mind. I guess you could say that my summer vacation felt a bit more meaningful now. And most importantly, I really enjoyed spending time with Nomiki. I mean, today's danger aside, I was really glad that she got out of that safely. If Nomiki got horribly injured while I wasn't around, I definitely regret not being there to help her. I checked the clock and it was already past midnight. Alright, tomorrow's another day of patrolling the island and maintaining public order. I turn off the lights. Then I closed my eyes before they adjusted the darkness. Soon fell into a deep sleep. Ooh. Usually, yeah, I was about to say, normally the date transitions at daytime, but weirdness is afoot? Hello? Ugh. Opened my eyes. For a moment, I wasn't sure where it was. Weird gloominess was probably to blame. Still night? Did I somehow wake up before dawn? I turned to look at the clock and... I tensed up. Somebody was in the room with me. And close, too. Right beside my pillow. Keep cool. Keep cool, Takahata Heidi. Right, yeah. It's probably just Umi-chan. Or Kyoko-san, maybe. Probably came in to check on me if I was sleeping well or something. And why would they be there looming over my pillow and staring at me? When I think about it, this house does seem pretty old. It wouldn't be surprising at all if it were haunted. The presence was still next to my pillow, not budging an inch. For a moment, I considered pretending I hadn't noticed anything, and pulling my blanket over my head and going back to sleep. But if I did that, I'd end up spending the rest of the night scared witless. Looks like I'll have to go for it. All or nothing. Who's there? Spun around with a start, looking over at the presence. I saw a little girl standing there. Something like some sort of household guardian spirit. Yeah, the ones whose name I can't remember. They're the little black-haired ones with they kind of had like the Hime cut. They look a little dorky. And then there's what's the game? Something reincarnation. I played like 2 routes of it once. Where one of the heroines is that, but she's like dyed her hair blonde and she's like a neat gamer girl failure. And has some like really good sex scenes. That game's like got some really good sex scenes. You'll know which one I'm talking about. It begins with an N. It's like something. Name begins with N. Reincarnation. Good game. I need to finish it. Wait. Huh? Nomiki? On a closer look, turned out that it was just Nomiki. Nope. Hold up. Just Nomiki? What? Why would Nomiki be here? She stared down at me without saying a word. Seriously, what's going on here? Are you sneaking into my room at night? So the rumors were true? Countryside girls sure are daring. She sighed. Okay, might have been jumping the gun there.
いつまで寝ている? もう見回りの時間だぞ.
What? Shocked, I looked over the clock, and it did indeed say that it was 10 in the morning. 10 in the morning? I cocked my head in confusion and looked out the window. It was still dark out. I mean, of course it was. It wouldn't be dark in here if it wasn't. When I went to bed, it was definitely past midnight. If it's 10 at night right now, that'd mean I slept for almost a full day. I'd never slept that long before, not even once. Huh?
まだ寝ぼけているのか? ほら、さっさと行くぞ.
Right.
まったく、私がいないとお前はダメだな.
I crawled out of bed, still thoroughly confused. I ran into Kyoko-san in the living room.
あら、ハイリ君、おはよ
Good morning,
う。お
Kyoko-san.
湯もう沸いてるけど、朝ごはんはカップうどんで大丈夫？
Huh? No fried rice today then?
あら、いつもカップうどんじゃない。
What about Umi-chan?
ミキちゃんも、よかったらご飯食べてってちょうだい。
Ooh, we're doing some weird stuff now. I'm into it, but
はい、ありがとうございます.
Kyoko-san didn't even seem to register my question, and she walked off out of the room. I guess it's 10, so maybe Umi-chan went out to play already? But no, it's still dark out. Hell, it's straight up nighttime.
高原、カップうどんにお湯を入れるから時間を計ってくれ.
Huh? Sure. Seriously, what's going on here? Yeah, we're operating off some, like, dream logic. When we walked out, it's exactly as dark as it looked from inside. Yeah, this is totally nighttime, isn't it?
さっきから何をブツブツ言っているんだ？
Nomiki apparently found nothing about the situation strange whatsoever. And not just her.
今日は山にツチノコ探しに行こうぜ。
ツチノコって1億円で売れるらしいよ。
Why'd they say snake cryptid? They could have just called it the Suki.
今日は山にツチノコ探しに行こうぜ。
Yeah, Tsuchikiniko or whatever it is. You can catch it in Metal Gear Solid 3 Snake Eater. It's like right before the fear fight, I think. Like after you get out of the warehouse building, you can put out the traps and like keep walking in and out of the door, and eventually you'll catch it. You get something if you keep it until the end of the game. But you can also eat it, and apparently it's really tasty, so. Oh, the kids were running around in high spirits. It's really safe for them to go up into the mountains when it's this dark out? Well, anyway, the kids clearly saw nothing strange about the situation either, and were playing around as normal.
今日も平和だな。
Nomiki murmured, sounding satisfied. No. This is weird, right?
Yeah, Heidi-kun.
Ugh, he's wearing a shirt. An agreeable-looking young man greeted me. Who the hell are you?
高原、何を言っている？こいつは良一だ。
No way. I mean, he kind of looks like Roichi. The way he talks, or like his aura, is just totally wrong. I tightened my grip on Hydro Caliber Type 0 as I spoke. I was ready to open fire the moment he took his shirt off.
良一はいつも服を着ていて偉いな。
Is this like Nomiki's dream world we're getting like pulled into? The hell? That line made me seriously question Nomiki's sanity.
当たり前じゃないか。海水浴場以外で服を脱ぐのは禁止されているんだよ。
Yeah, the response alone is like making me lean towards my theory that I just posited. The hell? Roichi's completely lost it.
どうしたんだい？ハイリ君。
Shoot him! It's a skinwalker. Are you really Roichi?
もちろん、三谷良一さ。
He's also really quiet for some
不思
reason.
議なことを言うね。
良一は島でも公女両族に気をつけている人格者だぞ。
Wait, hold the hell up. Seriously, what the hell is she talking about? Is he blackmailing her or something? Oh, if that's what we were dealing with. Roichi would definitely take the opportunity to strip.
ハイリ君、どうしたんだい？
Wake up, Roichi. You're not doing this if you're not you're not you if you're not half naked.
一体何を？
Come to your senses. Don't lie to yourself. If that shirt's luring you astray, then I'll tear it off you myself.
待ってくれ、ハイリ君。やめてくれ。そんな島の風紀を乱すようなこと、僕には脱がさないでくれ。
Oh, stop holding back. Make a big show of stripping like usual. Come on.
そんな無理やりなんてダメ。
Oh, we're getting like weird yaoi. Stop talking like that. You're making this weird. Yeah. Now we get shot.
少年団執行部が風紀を乱してどうする？
No, but come on.
まったく、私というものがありながら。
Oh yeah, it is her dream world, huh? Am I the crazy one here? But I mean,
ボールはラバー。怖くなんかない。
oh, Tenzin was bouncing a soccer ball on his foot. Not a ping pong ball. A soccer ball?
高原、パスだ。
Wham! You shot a slick pass right at me. Slapped the ball out of the air with my hand.
マイラバー。
As the ball flew off into next week, Tenzin fell to his knees and reached out for it, wailing pathetically. What the hell are you doing, Tenzin? What happened to ping pong?
だとどうして俺があんな小さな球を木べらで打つような脆弱なスポーツをしなければならないんだ。
Talk about a provocative answer. And wait, are you really even Tenzin?
何を言っている、高原。
天然君はこの島屈指のサッカープレイヤーだろ。
Huh?
もっとも11人揃わないから いつも一人で特訓してるがな。
一人じゃない。ボールがマイラバー。二人きりの秘密の特訓をしている。
Even Tenzin's gone totally nuts, so nothing's changed. Roichi who wouldn't strip, and Tenzin who kicks a ball around and disparages ping pong. This is messed up. And besides, the fact that everyone's carrying out their daily routine like normal in spite of it being pitch black out at noon is incredibly weird in and of itself.
高原、今日は本当におかしいぞ。もし具合が悪いなら、今日の見回りは私一人でするが。
Nomiki leaned towards me, looking worried.
そうなのかい、ハイリ君。僕が家まで送ろうかい？
元気になったらまた一緒にサッカーをしようじゃないか。
I was starting to feel sick. I mean, sure, I didn't spend much time with them or anything, but I still knew for a fact they weren't like this. They weren't like this, but a fundamental core of their personalities hadn't changed. One of them was basically a good-natured guy. One of them was totally obsessed with something. Starting to think I might really be the crazy one.
やっぱり変だな。どうする？もう戻るか？
Nah, I'm okay. I am okay, right?
それならいいんだが。
Ooh, it's raining kind of hard outside. I can hear it hitting the window. I didn't have enough information. Let's get back on patrol. I had to walk around the island more and get a better grasp of the situation. We arrived at the candy store, which Al was tending like always.
おはようございます。今日はいい天気ですね。
Alright, nothing too out of the ordinary so far. Barely a second after we met, the feeling of an uncanny wrongness was already in full throttle. I mean, she is a little too polite and, you know, not as crass as she normally is, but she can do both. She has a switch she can flip. Who the hell is this polite, modest girl? Sorakato Ao-san?
はい。どうしたんですか？
I'd like some shaved ice. Blue Hawaii
かし
flavor.
こまりました。少々お待ちください。
相変わらず青は鳥城島一番の看板娘だな。
We're just gonna throw it at her and see what happens?
どこに嫁に出しても恥ずかしくない。
飲み切ってば冗談ばっかり言うんですから。
I mean, considering the freak she is, yeah, you ain't wrong. She chuckled elegantly. Oh, this is terrifying.
はい、ハイル君。かき氷できましたよ。
That's $1,000,000 yen, right?
100円ですよ。
And about the syrup's
い
flavors?
ちごもメロンもレモンも果実を絞って作ってあるから、どの味も美味しいですよ。
I mean, it sounds tasty, but not really, like, strong enough. You kind of want shaved ice to make, like, your face pucker. And the Blue Hawaii?
ラムネをベースにパイナップルとレモンの果汁を加えた
Huh.
ハワイアンカクテルに寄せた味です
That
よ。
actually sounds really good. What happened to all the island traditions? I fell to my hands and knees and
こ
shouted.
の駄菓子屋のかき氷は島の名物だ。
溶けてしまう前に食べてくださいね。
Right. I took the shaved ice, and then inspiration struck. Oh no! My hand slipped! I hurled the bowl of shaved ice at Al. Traced a perfect parabola towards her. Parabola?
何をしている？
Oh, Nomiki shot the bowl right in the air. However, a lump of shaved ice made it through, smacking Ao right around the nape of her neck. She shivered and let out a sort of erotic moan. That reaction was so far above my expectations, I could feel myself blushing.
高原、お前、青になんてことをするんだ。
See if I could be funny. I'm sorry.
謝るのは私にではないだろう。
Right, yeah. Sorry, Al.
いいんです。私の方こそ。かき氷ちゃんと渡せなくてごめんなさい。
Yeah, the guilt, it burns. Wait, since when was out this meek? This is weird, and I'm kind of into it.
高原
Yes.
お前心が揺れているな
I mean, I think your tits are bigger, but you know, different flavors going on here between the two of you. Huh? No, not at all.
私の前で
のみき邪魔
Once again, the girl I was familiar with arrived. Something was already horribly wrong. Sure, huh? What did she just say to Nomiki?
んああドスコイもいたんだは
But where'd that come from? Just koi? Right off the bat?
あ今日もドスコイな顔してるのね
Wait. Why am I getting discord like it's the most natural thing in the
だっ
world?
てあなたの存在ドスコイじゃない
What's wrong with Shiraha? She looks like a live wire that electrocutes anyone who dares to touch her.
それより青スイカバーは取ってある
Wow, this is how Nomiki sees Shiraha?
シロハさん今日の分のスイカバーです
I mean, sure, she's a little brusque, but
うん青はいつもいい子だねはいシロハさんに喜んでもらえて私も嬉しいです
what the hell happened to this island's social hierarchy?
ドスコイ
Gah! She just coyed me like it was as natural as breathing.
シロハはこの島で唯一ドスコイ許可証を持ったドスコイ使いだ
She literally has the pass. What kind of messed up license is
だ
that?
が少々目に余るな
Oh, alright. That's my public order executive. Give her hell.
高原の顔はドスコイじゃない
Huh?
むしろイケメンじゃないか
Ooh, Ike-man, let's go. Wait, what? Where'd that come from?
この高くも低くもなく程よい高さの鼻いじましさすら感じるこの寝ぶけ眼の目常に矢に下がった締まりのない口元
Starting to wonder if I have any good points over here. I mean, your nose not being too big or small is honestly pretty good.
どこからどう見てもイケメン 100% だ
Your argument and your conclusion didn't mesh at all.
さすがのミキあなたのぶれない心の強さは尊敬に値するよ
うむ私も白羽の裏表なく人と接することができるその性格は素晴らしいと思っている
The two of them exchanged a satisfied nod and a handshake. What the hell? And also, did Nomiki really just say that in front of anyone? In front of everyone? I couldn't believe she complimented me that openly. She was complimenting me, right? The sky was as dark and night-like as ever. But the islanders were living out their lives like it was midday. There were so many things wrong with this picture. Is the entire island conspiring to pull some sort of insane prank on me?
さて次に行くぞ高原
Huh? Oh, alright. We left Ao and Shiraha behind and continued on our patrol. Youth Association members aside, the rest of the islanders exchanged greetings with us as we passed by, just like always. What's up?
うむ今日も島は平和だと思ってな
Well, yeah, sure is peaceful. I haven't fired a single shot throughout the entire patrol. Something about the situation felt a bit lacking. But I guess in that sense, today might have actually been more normal than
さ
usual.
てそろそろいい時間だな
Nomiki looked up at the sky as she spoke.
今日はこのくらいにしよう
Oh, you think so?
うむそろそろ家に帰らないとな
Yep, gotta wake up.
が待っている
Couldn't quite make out the beginning of her sentence. But an instant later, everything went white. What a weird dream. There we go. Ugh. I woke with a start to find myself in my own room. I was back in my futon. Huh? What the? I couldn't make sense of anything. All of a sudden, my surroundings were bright again. Looking out the windows, the same was true of the outside. I checked the clock and found that it was morning. Nomiki? I checked by my pillow in spite of myself, but of course she wasn't there. A dream? I was finally thinking clearly again. And a crazy weird one at that. Saying it out loud made me even more certain that it was all just a dream. I mean, no way everyone would act that weird otherwise. A polite shirt-wearing Roichi and a Tenzen who abandoned ping pong. A ladylike Ao and an indiscriminately doskoing Shiroha. And I remember the Nomiki from my dream. Couldn't help but grin like an idiot. Me? Handsome? As I reveled in the memory, I suddenly realized how stupid of an expression I was making. Then I fell right into self-loathing. Yeah, right. Like Nomiki would ever say that. Not the sort of guy who gets all pleased with himself over a dream, at least. Am I an idiot? Or just a pubescent middle schooler? Well, I guess I can at least take pride in the fact that I don't have to wash my sheets. If it had been that sort of dream, I think I'd literally die of self-loathing. I don't think I'd ever be able to look Nomiki in the eye again. But putting that horrible hypothetical aside, what I actually dreamed was still plenty embarrassing. Is my subconscious trying to tell me something? Are those my hidden desires? Am I actually hoping for that? Could it be love? Yeah! I clasped my head in my hands again. Suddenly, I felt someone staring at me. Looking up, I saw Kyoko-san peeking in through my room's half-open door. Huh! No, I mean... Kyoko-san beamed, quietly chuckling, and left. Of all the humiliating moments for her to witness. Yeah! I clutched my pillow and writhed in agony. Is this youth? Really? Yes, pain and embarrassment. That's the entirety of what youth is. But with that, ladies and gentlemen, something completely off the wall and out of left field. We're doing something with the plot because it was too straightforward and we need to mix it up. That's where we're going to be ending it here for today because it's almost 9 o'clock, so I need to get this video processed and uploaded. So, with that, I would like to thank you all for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, ring the notification bell, and check out the Discord link in the description down below. And I will see you all next time for the next episode of Summer Pockets Reflection Blue, where hopefully, 1, I won't have hiccups in the middle of the episode that kills me. 2, hopefully my brain isn't as fuzzy and I'm a little more coherent and able to read and not just missing words all the time. I feel like I did a shit job today, in all honesty. Hopefully you didn't think so. Let me know down in the comments. That's my engagement bait for today. Did you think I was bad at my job? Vote down below. And 3, I don't have a 3, so yeah. First in my bit, I'll try to record tomorrow, so that way I don't have to upload it again late. So yeah, catch you guys later. I have no way to segue to the end of this video, so bye-bye. My hiccups are back.